What just happened in Australia is the reason I'm a Christian who is pro firearms. You had a terrorist attack carried out by people who clearly didn't care about the law. In Australia, law-abiding people are prohibited from carrying firearms for self-defense. So when violence breaks out, the only options left are to run, hide, or wait. But then you have 11 innocent people who cannot go back to their families. Here's the thing, laws like this do not eliminate violent intent. They don't remove the evil. They regulate compliance. And criminals, by definition, don't comply, ever. So what do you end up with? You end up with this dangerous imbalance. Because the people willing to do the harm will still find weapons regardless of what you do. And the people trying to do the right thing are left helpless in the moment that matters the most. And before anyone twists my words, I'm not glorifying violence here. I'm not calling for chaos, I'm talking about the reality of the world we live in. Deterrence matters. The knowledge that citizens can defend themselves changes all behavior, even of the criminals. Would there have been 2 mass shootings 2 days in a row if it hadn't been for the criminals knowing that no one is going to stand up for themselves? I don't know. Now, do I believe that every citizen should be carrying? No, absolutely not. Some people are just not responsible enough. Some people are not emotionally disciplined. Some people cannot be trusted and to make clear decisions under pressure. And that all matters. But to say that no one can have the right to defend themselves, especially in situations like this where every second counts, I don't know, man. I've been training martial arts for 10 years now, and one of the first things that we learn is you don't fight outside of training unless it's the last resort. So we learn restraint, you learn deterrence, you learn how to avoid engagement, you don't learn to chase it. So I get it, you can't just hand responsibility to people who lack discipline and emotional regulation. And as a Christian, I want to be clear about something. God never calls his people to be passive in the face of evil. Scripture actually talks about protecting the innocent, defending the vulnerable, standing in the gap for those who can't protect themselves. That doesn't mean to seek violence, it means refusing to surrender responsibility. In the United States, we recognize the hard truth. Evil will always exist, and response time matters. And no law whatsoever can remove the evil from the world.